This is how you install the IPTV APK and enter your account information. So on any Android device this will work. So this is an Android box. You can do an Android phone, Android tablet, anything like that. So basically you want to find your browser app. So usually that's in My Apps. Sometimes you might see it on the home page, but click on My Apps. Now there it is right there, called browser. That's how you get on the internet. Some people may be called Firefox or Google Chrome. I don't have any fancy browser on here, so I'm just using the generic browser. It's called browser. So once you find that, how to get on the internet, just click on that. And this right here is your address bar. So along the address bar here, you just want to click on it. Now it's highlighted, so I can type in what address I want to go to. So I'm just going to type it in first, and then I'll show you guys. Okay, so there it is right there. http://androidtvxbmc.ca/downloads/iptv.apk. Now pause this video, write it down, do whatever you need to do, but it has to be exactly the same as that. Once you've got that entered in there, hit this button over here on the right on the pop-up keyboard, the arrow. It says starting download. If you've seen that real quickly, it said starting download. Up in the top left corner, I see a little arrow flashing down. Now some boxes may be different than this one, but I'm just showing you. I know the download started because it flashed real quickly. Down the bottom said download starting. I can see that arrow going down, so I know I got a download going down, or a download coming in. So I'm just going to wait till that's finished. Now I'm just going to back out of the browser. Now back at the home page, we're going to click on My Apps again. This is the easiest way I found to install it. You can install it through App Installer, but I find the easiest way is File Browser, which is this one right here. Looks like a file folder. So click on File Browser, click on Local Disk, click on Download, and you're going to find your download right there. So IPTV.apk, that's the one we're looking for. So once you click on that, click on Install. We're just going to wait for it to install now. Okay, so now we're finished installing. We can click on Done or Open. Now that it's finished installed, it's going to be in your app section. It's going to be called IPTV. So I'm just going to click on Open. Now here it's going to ask you to enter your username and password. That's the username and password that you have for your account. Usually it's your Facebook name is your username and whatever password I've given you. So for just testing purposes, I'm just going to put test1, and in the password I put test1. So now we have the keyboard up here in front of us. To get rid of that keyboard, you just hit the back button or the escape button on your keyboard, and that gets rid of the online keyboard. So you can click on Remember Me, so you don't have to enter your login details every time you turn this app on. So just click on Login. So what it's doing right now is it's preparing your channels and your movies and your video on demand section. So there we go. So first off, we can go into the settings here, which is the settings button up in the top right corner. I'm just going to go back and show you again real quickly. So this is your settings button, this one with the wheel right here up in the top right corner next to your date and time. So general settings, click on that. So basically your preferred language, auto startup on boot up. That's pretty basic. It's English. EPG time shift. You shouldn't have to use this as long as your time and your date is correct on your box or your device, whatever you're using. So you shouldn't have to worry about that. Stream format. Now we have TS and M3U8. Now, not everybody has the same box or same device. So if you do find, you're having some troubles with some channels, and you do find out it's definitely your box, it's not the streams, other people are having no problems with those same streams, you can change your stream format and then see if it helps. I do set automatically to TS. You can change it to M3U8. You can just mess with that a little bit if you like. Automation. Auto update channels, movies daily. Auto update EPG. I would keep those both checked. Time format. You can change it from 24-hour format to 12-hour format. EPG timeline. Show channels only with EPG. So that means it'll only show your live channels that have an EPG. I would leave that on show all channels. Parental control. Set parental control password. So you can set a password and you can lock some of your channels out that you don't want your kids to watch. And I'll show you how you do that later. But so that's that. That's your settings. It's pretty simple. We're going to go back. Now your EPG is going to be your electronic programming guide. So that's your TV guide. The live TV, that's going to be all your live TV channels, all your movie channels. That's going to be all your video on demand stuff. Now the catch up button, that might be something that might be in the works later on, but it's not working right now. We don't have catch up, so just to give you an idea, I'm just going to go in and get started here. So we're going to click on EPG. Now it's just going to download the TV guide right now. Wish this would be a little faster. It's just for first time. It's got to do some downloading. I'm trying not to keep this video so long, but it is what it is. Just hang in there with me. Okay, so now here's all your categories. You have all channels, which gives you all your channels in this one list. You have your sports channel, documentaries, kids, news. Pretty self-explanatory. Just click on whatever streams you want to watch, whatever group of streams. So, if you're looking for general streams, is mostly your local Canadian channels in here. And again, just give it a couple seconds to warm up. does seem awfully slow, but believe me, it does get faster. It's just you're in the setup process. So it's basically you're still installing all the stuff with the app as you open these groups. It's just sort of taking a while. Okay, so now we have it loaded up. This is what it looks like. Basically, you can scroll through with your arrow keys, up, down, side to side. To choose a channel, you just click on the channel. It chooses the channel. There it is there. To escape. So just get back. You have information about the channel right here up in the top corner, or up in the right above the top. You have a little preview of the show right here. Basically, we're going to go back again. That's how that works. So we're going to go back to. So we're going to click on Live TV. I'm just going to show you the difference here. So this is going to be all your same channels, but it's just going to be a list of channels. It's not going to give you the TV guide. So if we click on documentaries, so here, if you wanted to save a channel, you could scroll down to that channel. You basically long press it, so just hold down the button that you would press for that channel and just hold it down, and then here you have add to favorites. You can play with different players as well, but you have click on add to favorites, so if you want you can add that to your favorites. So I've added that to my favorites. It's put a star beside it. That's how you add to your favorites. Now with the movies in the video on demand section, we're just going to click on that. Here's all your movies and video on demand section, latest movies, cams, HDTS, video on demand sports. You have all your different video on demand sections in here. So same thing, if you want to save one to your favorites or anything, you would obviously have to go into this section and then choose it. I'm just going to click on latest movies here. So if you want, you can long press this one. Here it is again, add to favorites. You also have movie info, and you can click on play from here as well. So if you click on add to favorites, it will add it to your favorites. If you click on movie info, it'll take you to this page, give you a little write-up of what the movie is about. Then you also have a play button here as well. So it's getting pretty easy. There's not much to this. It's pretty easy to figure out. So under series, this is where you're going to have your oh, I thought the favorites would have been in there, but I think your favorites is under, might be under EPG. You scroll right to the bottom. Maybe not. Sorry, this is a little new for me as well. There it is right there, favorites at the top. So if you click on favorites, that's where your favorites are right there. So you can have a whole list of all your favorites all right there. Okay, so now the last thing, just to clear this up, is right at the bottom it says your expiration date. So that says when your account expires. You can also click on your account. It'll give you information. It says your account status is active. The expiry date is June 21st, 2018. Is it a trial? Yes, because I'm using a trial. Yours will say no. And that's it. Active connections. That'll tell you how many connections you have. So if you have you are allowed one maximum connection on your account. So if you do pay for separate lines on your account, it'll tell you how many connections you have, and it'll tell you how many active connections you have. So it'll also tell you when your account was created. And that's about it. So now you don't want to leave this app on unless, in case, if you're using your account on any other devices. So what you would want to do is back out of this app, so it does close, your account does close down. So to do that, just hit the back button twice or hit the escape button twice on your keyboard, and then you're out. Now we can go back to the home page. If you have an Android box, I'll just show you real quickly. So on here I've added it to the bottom. How I've done that is I've clicked on the square button down the bottom here. I've just gone over to find the IPTV one, and I put a little check mark on it. See a little green check mark there? Then I hit the back button, and there it is right there. So that's it. It's very easy. That's about it.